This is the trade review for Tuesday, the 14th of November 2023. Today was an okay day. Uh, I was looking at Tesla and Nvidia. Nvidia actually moved nicer than Tesla today. Uh, we had an open action. I was ready in the morning, but I started trading at around 10 a.m. and I missed out on this nice drop. Uh, Tesla traded so nice at R5. We were trading outside the pivots, the regular pivots. So we opened up of R4 and then we dropped really fast. We had a gap day as well. So a short hit right at the open will have been nice. And then we return to R5, form a nice doji, then form a nice doji again, and a rejection of the open price with the rejection of R5 and a continuation of the gap short. This was a trifecta, a nice, really nice opportunity for short, and this was the biggest move of the day, I think. And then I could have partial add a BWeb and just have a great day. And then here I was watching the price action here, and I knew that going long after the rejection of yesterday's top of the range, it could be a nice opportunity long, but because the pivots were right here and we're in a selling range in the pivots, I decided to stay out. This opportunity was a good one for a long. So this stock traded really nice all of today. Here I missed out on this opportunity short again to cover all the way down at R4. The stock was very bullish still and rejected R4 for a continuation higher, but it wasn't really offering a lot of entry signals at 12:10. What is this? This is here. We had a doji in the 5 minute, but in the 2 minute it was a bit more difficult to pull an entry. Although I think, yeah, it was a bit more difficult to pull an entry on this R4, but this entry was perfect. And we rejected R5 once more. Again, this one hurts me because this was a bit clearer. You have a doji on the 5 minutes, hammer, and for a sell-off again. So I'm just trying to show you how nicely Nvidia traded today at 210 from another hammer for a long at R4, and we close the day with another hammer and double top. So Nvidia was the best stock to trade, but I missed out on those opportunities. I was too afraid to lose what I gained today on Tesla, so that's why I didn't take it. But lesson learned. On Tesla, we had an inside day, so it was having very similar price action. The difference is that Nvidia traded entirely, most of the time, back and forth from R5 to R4. The pivots, Camarilla pivots, were in a much better place, and it was an outside day. But on Nvidia, we had an inside day. We opened outside the range a little bit, but we got back in. We dropped, and then behaved just like Nvidia. We had a little bit of an open action or an open reject reverse, signaling lack of confidence. It was easier to avoid an entry here long because the pivots were nowhere to be seen in this range. We had some strong rejection at the open price, but I never really had an opportunity to make an entry. After this drop, I could have gone in, but I will have gotten stopped out anyways. After we drop with this doji here, but the stock actually encountered a lot of buying at the 20 moving average and just above VWAP. And once we form this hammer, this is a valid entry. I tried to make an entry just as we failed to break out from R4 for a short with a really nice hammer. We were very close to the 20 moving average, so I was expecting it to break down and test VWAP at least. But we found a lot of buyers and I got stopped out. But it's okay. This is an R for reversal, so this is an F trade. E trade, sorry. So this was an E trade. And did we execute? Yes. Balance. And unfortunately, it was a -1 loss. And we watched the squeeze happen, but volume never came in. I almost wanted to remove my stop loss because, as you can see, the volume dropped, and this is not volume for a breakout. If you want to break away from value, you need to experience some influx of volume. So we just bought all day, but with not a large amount of volume, and so I got stopped out. But then the volume came in, but it was a very strong signal that uh, the price was gonna go the different direction because we had this hammer with this relative large amount of volume. And so I decided to pull my entry with confidence. I'm really proud of this trade because it was with confidence right after this candle close. So I just waited to see if it was gonna break out higher after it fell to push higher than the close of the previous candle, and it started to head down. I made an entry aiming for the engulfing of that candle, and then just partial at what is it, 2 to 1, and added to my position on this hammer. Waited, held it. I could have added more, but after one partial, I didn't want to do that. And then took another partial out, and that's recovered my previous loss, and then put me at 1 hour positive. So I was thinking about getting all out here because I just wanted to hit gold for the day. But because I had such a nice entry and I had so many opportunities for a pullback to enter and hopefully break trade back into this range, back to 231, and I had such an excellent entry at the top of the range. I decided to hold for longer, and we just I just didn't notice that we were on an uptrend. This stock, even though it looks like it has normal distribution, it just created constantly higher lows. So it's slowly crawling up. So when we hit that support area, that support um, trend line, we just bounced off of it, and it stopped me out at my break even pretty much. So I ended the day at just at 1.1 R, and once again, no conviction really. Stock bounce once it was at R4 again. It tried to run and then close the day here. So not very interesting day for Tesla, but this is what I traded, and this one worked at the end. Even though it was perfect because the book was now bearish, and this gave me 2.1, so I recovered my loss. And the daily, we finally executed excellent trades, so I'm very happy about it. 888. I was a bit afraid to pull the trigger on Nvidia after I was done with this trade. That's when I was looking over on Nvidia, and I just didn't want to end the day at zero. And that was a big mistake because that Nvidia trade would have made my pretty much my entire week. And I had an excellent pre-market. Test stop losses, and the well to recover and execute after a loss. So we hit the goal today. Very happy. Okay, executed 100%. Took trades 101, and all of this is good. That is it for my trading review. I'm very happy that I managed to turn around the bad week and the bad start on Monday. Because if today ended badly, that means that I need to figure out what's going on with myself. And so I didn't want to do that because I feel that I'm ready to turn things around faster if I notice mistakes, or if I notice that my mindset is not on point. So I don't want to spend weeks trying to recover from things like this. But proving a little bit. This is a scary run, but this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it doesn't look so bad with the first 2 days of the that week, and then Monday, Tuesday. It's just half an hour. Yeah, just half an hour. So I shouldn't really care about that, but it's really important to keep track of this to see what's the next step I need to take in terms of preparation. But so far so good. I hope to have a really good day tomorrow, and we'll see.